Hey, so I wanted to do this, not unboxing, but a review so far, or just show off my newest edition. It's the Bumbag MM. I finally got my hands on it. So, as always, y'all know I have a story behind every purchase, it seems like. One day I'll have like a seamless transaction, but so what ended up happening is, as always, my impatience took over and I contacted somebody in one of the pre-loved groups, and she had one that she'd only used for a month. So that's my baby back there, y'all, sorry. So I ended up buying the bag from her, and literally within hours of buying it from her, my SA texted me and told me that they had a bum bag in. Mind you, she just had told me that it was really hard to get them in. And I know some pieces right now are a lot harder than others to get in. It gets a little frustrating because you'll literally call the customer service line to see if you can find one in the country. And everybody will tell you the same thing. They just don't know when one's gonna come in. But that day, one came in. So I went ahead and purchased it from her because, again, I don't know. I prefer to have purchase history than not. And crazy thing happened, and I didn't record this video when I had all three of them. Bear with me and I'll explain. But I had three, and that's why I didn't do an unboxing, because so what ended up happening, I received the pre-loved one from the lady. Great condition. She had everything, receipt, even got a little gift card, box, all that great stuff. But when the one from Lewis came in from the store that I got for the purchase order link, I actually had two packages. So I was really confused because I'm like, is this like a free sample or something? But at the same time, I was kind of afraid that it was the wrong order or somebody else's order. I don't know. But anyways, I checked and they both were made out to me, my address from the store. So I recorded myself unboxing them, I think I did. And to my surprise, it was two of these. And I was like, uh-oh. Now, of course, I know some people would have probably kept the other bag, but I'm really big on karma and conviction. And to be honest with you, I didn't want to get anybody in trouble, especially my SA. I don't know what the mistake was. From what I gathered, someone must have not known that the order had already been shipped out to me. So they actually ended up reprinting my invoice and sending me another bum bag. Crazy, right? That happened. But as soon as I realized what happened, I texted my wonderful, amazing SA and I told her the situation. I'm really hoping nobody gets in trouble, because the point of me returning the bag was so that if, I don't know how their inventory notice, works out, but like, I just didn't want them to think that anybody was trying to do something dishonest. So with that being said, I mean, the pros to that was that I got to pick which one I wanted. And I picked this one. And I'm actually going to talk to y'all about that today. Overall, do you want to know if I love the bag? I love the bag. I adore the bag. I've seen this bag on Instagram styled as a crossbody and in so many other ways. It just looks so adorable. It's so hip, and that's absolutely what I wanted. Now, the reason why it was kind of hard to pick which one I wanted is because at first glance, the bag looks very seamless, but I don't know how these were supposed to be made as far as like the sewing goes and stuff like that. But what I did notice was, okay, so it's more noticeable when I do this, and maybe I'm just being OCD. I feel like you can't really see it on the camera. If you have one, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not picky, but I do feel like all of them are this way. So even if I wanted to be picky, I really didn't have an option. I mean, at this point, I had three of these in front of me and they all had the same thing. And what I gathered is that, I don't know why I would think that this is supposed to be a nice like round curve, but it's actually kind of squared offish and then just kind of weird at the stitching. And this is how all of them are. I don't know why, it just goes back to quality. I don't want to talk down on Lewis because I love them. Obviously, I support them. I buy from them. But I guess it does go down to that, whatever artisan is making these. And I'm sorry if you're one, but I don't know how hard it is to make them. Maybe it's really hard, but anyways, from the two yeah, two that I got from them, this one just seemed to work the best for me. Another thing that I noticed is that this canvas part, I mean, I'm sure it's super flexible, as you can see, soft, but the other one already had a crease in it from the way it was stored. So what I'm doing when I'm not wearing it is I have like a bubble wrap inside, or I'll sometimes, if it's not being used, I'll use like an airbag, I guess is what you would call it, not sure. And so it keeps this part from creasing because it just annoys me. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm weird. One of the first things that I immediately noticed as soon as I wore the bag, which I don't care, obviously it's going to be worn, is that the Vachetta on these is very sensible, very flexible, and it reminds me of my bandolier. But right here, I immediately noticed creasing. I feel like sometimes creasing happens like, you know, with time, but I guess because of the way it's stitched and the way the pressure is created, it immediately got a crease in it, which cool, whatever, it's gonna have more. I'm just kind of sharing with y'all what I personally noticed. Now this one doesn't have any uneven tanning, but what I did notice in the pre-loved one that I did have is that where these little belt loops are, or where this hardware is, depending on how long you've had it there and the exposure of the sun, it will not patina evenly. I mean, duh, that's not a science. But yeah, I'm for reference. Oh my god, my baby. Sorry, look. Sorry. So for reference, I'm 5'2" and I weigh 132 pounds. This is what the bag looks like on me. I think it's adorable, don't you? And you can adjust this to the length you want. Here's the side view. I know some ladies complained that it was too big, but to be honest, I don't think it's too big at all. Here it is, as, I mean, you're looking at me. Keep in mind, again, 5'2", 134. I don't know, maybe it is, and I'm just being too hard on myself. I mean, too good on myself. But I don't think it's too big. I love the size. I think it's perfect. One thing that you can appreciate is this little link chain that I have. I use this chain on my Palm Springs. So what I literally did last night is I have my friend Andy, who had one as well. She sold me another one, so I don't have to keep exchanging these, because these are so helpful. I've used them with my pochettes. I use them with a lot of bags, but so I wanted to have two, one to permanently have on here, one for my Palm Springs. But this is an actual authentic Louis Vuitton pochette extender keychain, and they don't make these anymore. You usually find these on LV, I mean not on LV, on eBay or resale shops, luxury resale shops. They range anywhere from $160 up to $400, I guess, depending on the condition. But yeah, I actually purchased this one off of was it Poshmark? Yeah, I believe it was Poshmark, and from a local seller here in Houston. But I love this, and the reason why I like it on my Palm Springs and on this, now the Palm Springs, the zipper is updated now, so it's easy to open it. But when it wasn't, this was a great option, because similar to the way the old Palm Springs used to be made, it has a flap. So let me show you how I would do this. I'm gonna put it on. Instead of like having to figure out where underneath the flap the zipper is, you can kind of have an easier access to it. I think this would be the only con about this. Oh, mind you, I had it on the wrong one. But okay, here, like that. So actually what I'm gonna do, because this is more than likely how I'll wear the bag. Let me just take this off real quick and put it on the right zipper. Okay, cool, I fixed it. So let me show you. So here it is. Here it is. I don't want to sit there and make it a habit to pull underneath the flap, because I feel like that can ruin it over time or scuff it. But yeah, this is why this comes in handy. It's just easier, in my opinion, to find the zipper pull. But anyways, so there's that. Something else that I did as soon as I got it, I know some people don't care if you get watermarks or whatever on here, oils, but I did spray it with the leather protectant that I always use to help minimize that or slow it down. As far as what fits inside, let's be real. I did not want to keep doing what I was kind of starting to get in the habit of doing, which is like overstuffing my bags just to see what I could get in here, because I feel like that's never gonna happen. I'm never gonna stuff my bag like that anyway. But on a more realistic approach, I did want to share what I personally choose to carry in it. Oh, hey, sorry. There you go. So, sorry y'all. So, on this zipper right here, one of the first things that I have are my sunglasses and a pen. My friend customized this pen with my name on it. I love it. So that's an easy grab. I would also honestly keep my wallet in that first pocket, but I guess I put it in the bigger one last night. And here, see how spacey this is? I don't want to show you all my personal info, but I do have my Recto wallet in here. Still going strong. I love this bag. I have my AirPods and a Sharpie because I'm always shipping stuff. But anyway, so I don't have much. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you. The other item that I did decide to keep on here was this adorable, my new pochette damier that I made a video of. I have some cosmetics in here for easy reach, and so, and a little face mister. So this does fit in here, and you still have a lot of room, see, to put more items in here. But again, like I told you, I'm being realistic. This is what I would personally carry. Honestly, I wouldn't overstuff my bag because I feel like that makes it harder to find stuff. But yep, so there you have it. Should you get this bag? Yes, you should get this bag. Honestly, in terms of like daily wear, I will, from what I can foresee, I'll probably find myself going more for this than I would my Palm Springs or my Speroni. I don't know if I made a video on that one, but the reason I say that is because those are really cutesy, kind of like brunchy type of bags, where this one, I can definitely tell you from the short 2 days that I've had her, I've been able to carry her around with this little one without it getting my way. An example of that, since she's here, I'll like either throw it back here or on my shoulder like that. Okay, this is the back view, and let me show you what it looks like when you're carrying a baby. Hey mamas. So like this, out of my way. I love it. Mama was making a video, just a quick one. So thanks for watching. I hope that this video helps you. Sorry if it's a little rough, just very homegrown, I guess, but bye.